Okay, here we're filming one of the demo color, showing off the colors of the panel as the driver is currently working in the Obex. There are 3 top-level files. This is the demo color file. It just shows a bunch of different color patterns. The demos are arranged for 64 by 32 panels, driving a single panel. Here you see the screens being blasted as 3-bit color and held with no PWM. That's why the amperage is so high on the meter in the background. And then when we get back to PWM, it's all low amperage again. Quarter amp to half amp. Below an amp, let's say. Now we're switching to the 7-segment demo. This is also one of the top 3 demo files. Here you just see a possible way to do some automation using the panel. It's a loop and called routines, and the routines each indicate when they're done doing their thing. And so there's take a look at the demo code, and it should be just an example of how you can do automation without running multiple threads or multiple cores. Of course, we can also do this with multiple cores, but this is just a quick demo for you to play with. And this one is a quick demo of just the different fonts and scrolling text. As you can see, again, using the same automation technique we used before, and therefore it's slower when there are multiple ones and faster when there are fewer scrolling buffers. In the end, the scrolling mechanism will allow you to place scrollers anywhere on the panel on any width, and they'll try and do the right thing in terms of scrolling text through the region that you said to scroll, with the colors and the font that you choose. And that's the end of the demos. Okay, this is a quick tour of the workbench where we're developing the driver. You can see I have a lot of stuff around here. We're running Peanut at this point, driving the boards. And I've got a collection of matrix panels here. These are all 64 by 32 other toys for the Val board, and a P1, because you have to have them around. That's Raspberry Pi for debug. That's just for the board, the plug board. Okay, so here we are with 2 of the boards. You've already seen these. These are the 1.2 boards. The 1.2 boards are red. The 1.3 boards are green. And we have a new member of the family shortly. This is what the boards look like when they're connected to multiple ports. I'm still driving single panels, but I'm getting ready to drive set 2 panels and test them out. And that'll get our whole chain working. And then here's a Johnny Mac board with a P2 Edge, and you can see the new 1.4 member of our family. And that is now driving this display. And then the noisemaker here, you get background noise, that's our logic analyzer, where I'm cabled up right here to these guys, and I just pick which one I'm listening to at the time and capturing traces. And then a standard bench power supply so I can tell what kind of amperage we're drawing. And it looks like it's fallen to 4.5 volts. Normally I keep that at 5. You never know when you leave equipment laying around it. You haven't been at it for a couple of days, you have to come back and adjust it. Anyway, this is the display. Let's turn this down a little bit. Yeah, it's not letting me adjust it. Anyway, nice rich colors. This is 16 frame PWM. Where the frames are not ideally timed, we'll get back into that. They're just identically timed at this point. We'll probably do some more advanced techniques for doing better, richer color generation, and also better intensity representation. You'd like to go from low to brights, not just bright to off. So we're working on that as the driver. That's pretty much the bench. Just wanted to show you what we have going. Well, I also thought while I'm here, I might as well describe what I'm doing with the how I'm setting up these boards. You see them all at an angle. What I did is I have 3D printed legs that I just pulled off of Thingiverse. I pulled the STLs down and then just printed them, and they have them for these different matrix panels. And so that's what I'm doing. Yeah, I print different colors. So you can see that I've got the green one on the panel set that's going to be a pair here. The cable's there and the power's ready to be plugged in. I just have to do some driver reconfiguration before I can drive both. And that's the backside.